Right, take two. Good afternoon, folks. We are in the village, the gorgeous village of Goxhill. A really weird thing has just happened. I set off from the far end of the village, and I got about a minute into the video, and my phone decided to restart without anything touching it, or it just, well, no, I'm not having that. Bizarre, so I had to start again. So we are in the village of Goxhill, one of my favourite villages in Lincolnshire. Quintessentially British, quaint and cute. And it's got some really nice houses here as well. This, if you won the lottery, is the place, apart from Humberston. Well, that's attached to Grimsby and nobody wants to live there. So if you won the lottery, this is probably be the place you'd want to come and settle down in your new big house with your Lamborghini Gallardo or Aston Martin Vanquish DB9 or whatever you wanted to buy. But anyway, bumpy. I love Goxhill. It's my favourite village. It's really cute. It's really quaint. And on the way back to Immingham, we passed through some other pretty nice villages as well. So it's all good, you know. It's Farmer Brown. Probably doing the harvest time of year. You see, I don't know anything about farming, but since watching Clarkson's Farm, which is brilliant, by the way, you actually get into it and the idea of farming and what farmers have to go through and the work they do, and it was mind-blowing. I mean, I am a fan of Jeremy Clarkson, so I'm a little bit biased, as you know if you watch the show. I've been to Clarkson's Farm, I've been to Diddley Squat, so yeah, I am a fan, a huge fan, and I'm going to go straight on here just for jollies. And I love the sound this car makes when it accelerates. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jeremy's. I remember I was watching season 4 of Clarkson's Farm, and the amount of work and effort that he put in, not only to the farm, but getting the pub up and running. And he was doing literally 16, 17-hour days. And he wasn't edited for camera, and he wasn't all for show. He was genuinely driving his tractor at night time, nearly falling asleep, doing it under lighting from the tractors and the combine harvester. He really did put his heart and soul into not only the farm, but also, you know, the pub as well. And fair play to the bloke. And he's raised awareness of the plight of British farmers, and hats off to you, Jezza. That's all I can say, really. And if you don't like him, fair enough, that's your opinion. You don't have to. Some people think he's arrogant. I know I've spoken about him before because I'm a huge fan. But yeah, there you go. So anyway, yeah, we've exited Goxhill and we are now in farmer's land. So we've just got road and fields, which is my favourite place to be, especially because I can't see any traffic. Just that dude on a bike, and then someone comes in the view and spoils it. Get on the right side of the road, you absolute pleb. Are you American? No. Which way should we go? Let's go left, because that's where I live. Another Mercedes. So I think this is, I mean, oh sorry, I'm speeding. I think this is Wootton. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Or Thornton Curtis, that's it, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, of course it is, because I've been to the Thornton Inn for Sunday lunch before, which was, it was okay, but I've had better. We actually, Sunday lunch, this Sunday, I'm part of a Sunday lunch club, so basically myself and 4 friends, once a month, usually at the end of the month, we'll find a pub we've never been to before for Sunday lunch, and we take it in turns to pay. So the next time we go somewhere is going to be at the end of August, and it's my turn to pay. So this Sunday we went to the Whistle and Flute, which is near Barnaby railway station, just at the back of the railway station. Delicious, absolutely delicious. If you ever get a chance to go there for Sunday lunch, do it. It was beautiful. I couldn't fault anything on the dish. It was really nice. So yeah, that's where we were on Sunday. We've been doing it now, the Sunday Club. We've been doing this for 3 years, maybe even longer. So we've been to a fair few places for Sunday lunch, and there's been some really nice ones, and there's been some truly awful ones. It was one in particular, I won't say where it is. It was somewhere in Cleethorpes that charge a lot of money for the Sunday dinner, and it was extremely, it was extremely disappointing. And you got no mashed potato. I mean, Sunday dinner, no mashed potato with the Sunday dinner. But if you wanted mashed potato, £3.50. Seriously, £3.50 for a portion of mash. Are you taking the piss? Absolutely no way was I paying £3.50 to eat a bit of mashed potato. How many potatoes could you buy for £3.50? And what am I paying for? The privilege of you mashing it and putting a bit of butter and maybe some herbs in it? I don't think so. So no, that was extremely disappointing, and the food wasn't that good. It really wasn't, and we've paid less for much better. I mean, much better. And we found some nice surprises as well, like the Fisherman's Arms in Cleethorpes. If you've got a decent Sunday dinner, go there. Also, the number one in Cleethorpes, beautiful Sunday dinner, but they don't do desserts, you know, but really nice Sunday dinner. But it's always packed in there. I mean, always packed. So yeah, that's how we spend the last Sunday of each month, and it's quite a nice thing to do, and we take it in terms to pay. So you know, you can go 4 months of going out for a really nice Sunday meal, and you're not paying for it, someone else is. 40 on a 60. Are you having a laugh, mate? Mr. JT21. I do hope you're turning right. He's going to turn left, isn't he? He's going to spoil my day and turn left. Of course he is. Dacia. Why would you pay? Seriously? And I'm asking you, as a motorist, why would you pay to own a Dacia? The only way you drive a Dacia is if you were a cleaner for somebody quite wealthy and they bought you a shitty little car to drive around in. As the only, if you actually earned a wage and spent your hard-earned wages on a Dacia, you should be putting yourself in an asylum and talking to a specialist. I kid you not. They are the dullest, ugliest car on the road. Oh dear. I feel quite depressed now following this car. It's proper put me off my day. There's some local I won't say what I was about to say. I will keep that under my hat. I'm doing 29, thank you very much. I don't need to be reminded by some flashing matrix. Okay, so let's chuck it round these bends, get as close to this ugly car as possible, and then get past it as quickly as possible. Because it's cramping my style. I mean, what aspirations does Dacia have, you know? They call one of their cars a duster. So you named your car after a cloth that removes shit and dust from surfaces. I ask you, you know, what are your motoring aspirations? If you brake for this corner, you're having a giraffe, mate. Yeah, you're braking. I don't believe it, mate. I really... give me strength. And again, it's a 20 mile an hour corner. Why are you braking? You were doing 20. For Pete's sake. I've not got road rage. It's automotive annoyance. There's a difference. I'm not going to force him off the road and beat him up. Question his parentage or anything like that. I'm just going to point out the fact. Whoa, that's a horrible level crossing. Point out the fact that he's driving is, quite frankly, dull. Hasta luego, baby. I didn't like that level crossing. I felt quite a heavy impact going across that, and wasn't going that fast either. Some of the road surfaces around here are shocking, I really must say. And here we are on the familiar road back to Immingham, past the oil refineries, of which the two are going to become one, because LOR is being shut down, which is crazy. It is an oil refinery that produces over 200,000 barrels of oil per day, yet they're closing it down because the previous owner ran off with all the money. But if a company with any nous, any savvy, were to take it over, they could turn it round with a little bit of investment and a bit of shrewd business nous, have it up and running, and make it a viable oil refinery. For Christ's sake, it has a line that runs from the oil refinery here in Immingham, Lincolnshire, direct to Heathrow Airport. So it can pump fuel from the oil refinery to Heathrow for the planes. That's mental. The engineering that went behind that is insane. The money that went behind that is insane. Yet they're letting the oil refinery close down. It's just mental. Absolutely crazy. And these trucks are going to be like this for... Come on. You're having a giraffe. Just give up and pull in already. You're definitely not getting past it. Truck drivers. Yeah, literally. Of their own. Okay, so we're coming back into Immingham now. I'm going to say au revoir, see you later and all that jazz. please give me a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe. Would really, I keep saying it, help my channel. So I'd appreciate it. Well, until the next time, take care of yourself and be nice to each other. Ta-da.